My name's David. I'm the founder of Eyes of Frequency. There's a lot about video that I absolutely love. When I was young, I used to have these movies play in my head when I listened to music. And it was something that I really enjoyed, kind of pretending that I could create stories. I realized really young that I love video production. There's this beautiful translation that happens from an idea and a movie in your head into something visually that you can share with others. Outside of that, I could only ever describe what I was imagining. I began to fall in love with storytelling and capturing content and capturing the moment. There's a lot of different ways that we live our lives, and to exemplify and magnify kind of the different perspectives that each of us take, that's where I find a lot of joy. It makes my heart sing. There was a lot of ways in which I wasn't originally in this industry, and I began my journey probably about 7 years ago. I decided, the work I was doing wasn't super worth it if I wasn't doing something I enjoyed. The aspect of storytelling, one of the things I find most beautiful is being able to translate emotion and ideas. There is something to us having this visual component that we can wrap our minds around. We can share an idea. Some of the best stories told have sparked millions of conversations. That's through movies, TV shows, music videos. A lot of our lives are spent talking to each other about different stories, about different ideas, and to encapsulate some of the emotion around these beautiful, intuitive experiences is something that's really magical to me. One of the things I love most is being able to translate what's in someone's mind into reality, to get that movie that's in their head that's playing and see how they envision it, and to be able to create it. With myself, being able to craft my own ideas, this is something that has inspired me. I decided about 7 years ago to begin kind of chasing this dream, but I wasn't super serious about it. I didn't really give it full, focus or awareness. I kind of dipped my toe in. There was a lot of ways that I purchased some equipment and began shooting videos, but a lot of the equipment was really complex, and I didn't really give myself a lot of time to educate myself or understand a lot of it. In that, it did take me a while to kind of get back into it. I felt very dejected, and there was a lot that I really wanted to do in creating stories and telling stories. One of the things that I found to be one of the most beneficial, and this is what I talk to a lot of my clients about, is the gear that you use. The gear that you use doesn't have to be the most expensive. A lot of the times, it started with this. It started with a cell phone. Being able to craft and build a story within just what I had was something that was really magical to me. I could capture moments and kind of place them together so that I had the right composition, so I had the right story. It had the right emotionality, the right music, and that was something that was really beautiful. A lot of what my journey has been over the last 2 years in creating a video production company is learning how to translate with better efficiency. That's all these are more direct tools in helping us get to that reality, where we can share our authentic self, we can tell a story, where we can make those movies and those dreams in our minds become reality, in a sense. Being able to share these ideas, these concepts, these stories, and share what we're doing has inspired me to go a little bit further. A lot of this high-tech equipment isn't always necessary in telling a good story. One of the ways that video really translates well into people's minds and hearts is authenticity. I found that being able to translate emotion authentically is probably the best way to communicate. That's for narrative works, that's for documentaries, and that's also for businesses and what they're trying to portray. A lot of the ways that we usually see marketing done in how people communicate is to sell you on an idea. With that, there's not always the best emotion that's translated through what people are doing or maybe what the commercial holds. It gives us an idea to associate one thing with another, whether it's happiness with a burger. It's very effective in communicating these ideas. In a lot of learning these tools and these specific arrangements in order to get lighting correct or to set a tone, it's not always pertinent that you do it perfectly. It's not always the most important thing that you do it perfectly. One of the best ways that I've learned in becoming as skilled as I've become is by messing up a bunch. Trial and trying. Basically doing. You can know a million things and have the best gear, but until you do it, you haven't done it. That's one of the biggest roadblocks I felt early on in my journey, is analysis paralysis. Not really sure how to continue, not really sure what to put it together. If I was sitting within my own headspace, perfectly crafting what the scenes will be, it doesn't always turn out. And so being able to adaptively work and to give it a shot, to try things, to let it fail. I have over 20 terabytes of footage that may or may not be usable, and reviewing it and seeing what might work is probably what's going to be best. But that old drive is still sitting there, and it's proof of all the work that I've put in order to dial in my skill set, my style, the tone that I want to portray to people, and creating more and more of what you see. Each one of us has a unique story to tell, and from a different perspective. These perspectives, I believe, are absolutely necessary in telling a complete story. There's different frequencies that we all see things from different angles and with different focus. A lot of these perspectives get lost due to comparison. When we look at others and see that we haven't achieved something, we know that we're not there yet. We can see them doing it, and oftentimes if we haven't done it, then it makes us feel like maybe we're not enough. That's not always the best approach when you're dealing with creating something new and the creative process. There are rule sets to learn and understand, and with given proper awareness, you can become very good at crafting things in a very pointed way. But intuitively, the creative process moves through all of us. And in that, there's a lot of ways that you can bend the rules, shape the rules, and kind of create something absolutely new. That's what I love most about video production and creating or translating what's in people's minds into something that is in reality. In a lot of these pursuits, I'm still learning myself. I'm nowhere near perfect. In fact, I've just gotten a grasp that makes me feel like I'm not drowning. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep growing, keep learning, keep refining my skill. I encourage you to do the same, to tell your story, to create something that you love, and to move through it with no fear and no shame. To be able to try something and fail at it and knowing that you're moving in the right direction. Whether that's on a phone, whether that's learning something more complex, there's a variety of different ways that our perspectives help change our reality, especially when we improve or refine them. If you move with authenticity, you're always going to find your tribe, other people who care about the same stuff you care about. That's what's important. With Eyes of Frequency, my journey is kind of just beginning. We're going to see how far we can take it. I absolutely love creating stories and utilizing the visual medium to help craft narratives, to share perspectives, to tell stories, and I will continue to do so. I think you have to be a little bit crazy to be creative. You have to jump outside a little bit of the norm of what is to share what could be. I see the world a little bit differently than how I used to, and I want to kind of share that perspective with you. It makes it a little bit more possibility and what could be. My eyes see more frequency, and it can be a little chaotic, but if you want to check it out, you can join me. It's gonna get a little crazy, but it'll make sense, I hope. If you want to share your perspective, feel free to reach out. I'm always interested in telling a new story, whether that be for your business, for your personal life. Let's connect.